Hey everyone, my name's Lexi and welcome back. Before we begin, I'd like to go over a few things. This video is meant for laughing purposes only, so please don't be offended by anything I say. I would also like to mention that since I am mainly a boy group stan myself, all of the following groups will be boy groups, and there are many I did not include. That is because I did not feel informed enough about the fandom or group itself in order to pass judgment or make assumptions about those particular fans' personalities or habits. Okay. And with that, let's begin. Hey Army. So, it looks like you've gone through something in your life that has almost broken you or did break you, like depression or losing a loved one or anxiety, something along those lines. You feel a lot of pride and happiness over BTS's accomplishments, but you also worry about them being in the spotlight, right? You've cried to Untold Truth at least 5 times. And when you first started learning their names, all you could remember was RM and Jungkook. Also, I just want to say that BTS's impact on your life may have been huge, but it is you who got you through that time in your life, so you should be proud of yourself as well. It says here that more than anything, you want to go to a BTS concert. Is that Kim Namjoon? Okay. Moving on. Thanks for coming. Stay? Well, I'll say you have an incredible sense of loyalty, except when it comes to your Stray Kids bias. What do you have now? How many biases?
Everybody.
8. Gotcha. No, but really, you're absolutely confident standing by the people you love, and that's really commendable. You probably often felt like the odd one out. Is that right? Yeah. You like things that nobody else seemed to like, and you feel sort of in the background. I can see you're a really caring and sweet person, but it looks like deep on the inside, you still have a heart that's scared it doesn't belong anywhere. Well, it's pretty clear to me. You make Stray Kids stay.
Styles make a fight. As high as we can get.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like you have a fantastic memory. I mean, how do you remember all that, honestly? Anyway, a great memory. I don't know. I feel like you have a hobby like swimming or playing a sport or something. Hiking, horses, what is that? Listening to music, or maybe even writing it. You have an incredible... The things that you create are truly... You're a really bright person, like a sunflower. However, it would seem that your fandom's official plant is... grass. Introduce ourselves. Hi. I'm Grass. Grass. I'm not saying that all of you smoke weed, I'm just saying that most of you do. I'm just kidding.
I can hear you calling from where you are, loving the way you wanna talk.
You, my friend, are hella confused, like, all the time. You're basically that meme. My mind is a browser. There are 16 tabs open, 8 of them are frozen, someone's speaking what seems to be Thai, and I have no idea where the music's coming from. I guarantee you have annoying younger sibling energy, even if you're an only child or are the oldest. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Don't get me wrong, when called upon, you can simultaneously defend all of Wavy V's insanity with a smug smile and the words, "Can your idol do that?" Hi, you are right on that fine line between not giving a heck about anything and caring too much about everything. You are wise beyond your years, but have the mental age of a 4-year-old. Because you have the ability to see so many different sides of things, like arguments or situations, you're able to accept people's differences and always find some common ground. In your world, the glass is half empty, but that's okay since you also have the wisdom of knowing that the glass is refillable.
Chop in. Chop in.
I'm eternally jealous of your ability to get along with anyone. Seriously, could you share that with me? Sorry, what was that? You're having an existential crisis after watching an hour-long compilation of Taeyong meowing? Okay, good luck.
Yeah. I'm yours, you're mine.
Hi, you have a caring, nurturing, maternal instinct. I'm just kidding, that shit left a long time ago. These boys had puberty hit them like a fucking train. What used to be your sweet little pre-debut babies turned into, to quote you, badasses holding their own in a super competitive market based on their flawless and ever-expanding talent. And yes, I do know you can start a sentence with, isn't Yeonjun just the most angelic creature on the planet? Oh my god, a baby! And end it with, yeah, I wish he'd You are the physical embodiment of a scary biker dude with the leather vest and the beard who practically whispers when he talks, laughs every 2 seconds, and fosters 12 kittens. So, you're basically a cinnamon roll covered in tattoos, which is my aesthetic. Everyone thinks that you guys are hard stands, and it's kind of obvious why. The truth is, you guys were born with rose-colored glasses. The world is soft and romantic to you, and even a guy like this, he's just a teddy bear. EXO fans are kind of like sleeper agents ready to knife people in their sleep at any given moment. Okay, just hear me out. Over the last 9 years, EXO members have come and gone, changing up positions and creating all sorts of subunits, not to mention having a random hiatus every now and then. These dudes are all over the world making music in like 4 freaking languages and doing whatever the heck they want. And yet the second something is released, you awaken from your restless slumber and pick up right back where you left off. EXOs, the sleeper agents of K-pop. I don't know, I kind of like it. I feel like you sometimes think to yourself, why? 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 Why do I do this to myself? Why do I choose to stand a group of 13 men with a total of 4 brain cells belonging to only one of them? Then you realize you didn't choose this. You had no choice. It was like the K-pop god suddenly said them. Yes, they will be a carrot and they will blame their weakness for exquisite dance formations. Might as well embrace it. I mean, 13 members just means that many more memes to numb your brain with. Let me just show you what every single conversation with a Gase is like. Hey, so why do you stan GOT7? Is it for their dancing, personalities, music? What? Yes. Oh, okay, but which one is it? Yes. You little guys are so chill, just here to have a good time, listen to some cool music, and support these morons. And it's never felt like a K-pop group to you. GOT7 has always been your family, which means you're down for anything as long as you guys are together. That's why when GOT7 yeeted and started doing their own things, it was only scary for like 2 seconds. And when GOT7 and Agase are together again, it really is home. That's that unconditional love and mutual trust that make you guys unique and powerful as hell. We're just doing what we do. Yeah. You guys are peacekeepers. You're happiest when everyone's getting along, and sometimes it can be a little bit exhausting being the glue, but hey, confrontation isn't your thing, and that's alright. Because you're so kind, people sometimes get the impression that you're fragile, which is the opposite of true. Honestly, because you've experienced the ups and downs of life, you've chosen to be kind instead of cruel, and that takes a strength that is truly impressive. Sometimes maybe you lie awake at night, listening to music and staring at the moon. As your thoughts run away with you, you start to doubt yourself. Just remember, it's okay to be delicate in a dangerous world. It just means you're very strong. There's only one thing I have to say about ATEEZ, and that is... ATEEZ culture is basically one constant fall down the rabbit hole into Wonderland where everything is upside down and backwards, but it kind of makes sense if you squint really hard. I mean, your leader is a pirate with Satan-level stage presence and yet is the human equivalent of a cat with fairy wings. Your oldest has eternal disappointed mom energy and hotness that jumps out at unexpected and frankly terrifying times. You have a tall being that dances like it's his last night on Earth, a fairy creature from the 1800s that isn't sure why he's here but wow, it's a good time so he's staying, a freaking vampire that during the day is a human marshmallow, a dinosaur who thinks he's small, a prince that has enslaved pretty much everyone else, and let's not forget the mechne with vocals like the goddamn Little Mermaid who can break apples in two with his bare hands. Basically, what the f***? Well, look at you, don't you have a lot going on in there? I mean, yeah, your head is full of memes and regret that you didn't learn to play the guitar properly, but, I'm talking about your heart, though. I mean, doesn't it get heavy carrying it around with all that stuff in there, all that feeling? You can set it down. Oh, that's good. How can you do that? Yeah. That. Okay, I see. Interesting. So Day6 is music. That's what eases your heart. Wow, really? You once listened to a Day6 song and upon hearing the lyrics burst into tears. They must have really sad lyrics, no? Just relatable? Okay. Day6 are relatable. Got it. That's me. You have been through some stuff, my guy, but it's okay. I mean, you lived through it. Well done. You're the kind of person that doesn't give up, even if everything seems hopeless, right? Yeah, the kind of person that embraces the dark parts of life, knowing that the sun will rise, everything's good. Yep, that's me. It's really nice to have that perspective, but I bet it can be painful at times too. And you've had experiences that have felt like dying. I mean, how else would you be able to appreciate the joys of living? Tell me now. Also, the hair color that you've been thinking of getting for so long, you should do it. It looks really good. You found out about Astro through either one member first, like seeing someone in a drama or a solo dance video, or just while mindlessly scrolling on YouTube watching some of those K-pop compilation videos. You know the ones. Can you see me? Once you found them though, it was like you've known them forever, and you're the type of person that really believes in like a kind of fate, even if it's just in an abstract way.
Crazy, sexy, cool.
You also really admire balance in life, art, symmetry makes your heart go. Bias is not in your vocabulary. And it's understandable. I mean, you have 5 main dancers, 5 vocals, 5 visuals, and 4 rappers. I mean, 5 if you count this as rapping.
Yo, ATEEZ, 신인식당 나왔어.
You have spoiled favorite child energy, okay? Do not fight me on this. I know for a fact that if you were given a crown, even just a plastic one, you would flaunt that shit till the day you died. You have that don't piss me off, I won't murder you vibe. Don't get me wrong, you're absolutely precious at the same time. Kind of like a cat that wants what he wants when he wants it. Right? Meow. You're the kind of person that sees the value in things that maybe others don't. Like, for example, you collect rocks or vintage alarm clocks or freaky hats or something. And no one else seems to understand why you like it, but I mean, what can you do? It makes you happy. Pretty soon though, without a doubt, you will start seeing people collecting vintage alarm clocks and you'll laugh to yourself and wonder why they never found them cool before you did. Basically, you get hooked on things before they hit the mainstream. You've got quite an eye for uniqueness. By the way, I like your hat.
So brave.
Yeehaw, my fellow cowgirls, boys, and non-binary farmhands. This is a white wall, and it's probably why you're here. Come for the memes, stay for the existential crisis of 4 human tater tots and an inky taco. No, but in all honesty, if you look past the layers of self-deprecating humor and TikTok references, you're a super deep person. I mean, your ideal night would be sitting on a roof and looking at the stars and talking about why the universe was created with someone that you care deeply about. I just suddenly started to wonder why there's such a thing as escape rooms but not break-in rooms. I mean, that would be sick. Can you imagine? You love fantasy or action books or movies, and you've probably had quite a few good plot ideas yourself. And don't worry so much about your chronic daydreaming. I'm sure we've all had that moment.
What basement are you guys in? Y'all need help?
You have a lot of opposite energy going on, my guy. You're either small with tall energy or really tall with small energy. You've probably already been through or are still in your space obsession phase. And yet nothing scares you more than the infinite abyss of the cosmos. You recently watched Tab consists of 3 heartbreaking piano covers, a tutorial on how to set up the best lighting for studio quality photos, and an hour-long playlist entitled Songs I Would Take Over the World To. Also, I guarantee you never wear matching socks, and if you're thinking, well, I always wear matching socks, then you always wear your socks inside out. Don't ask me how I know. You love a good aesthetic. Pinterest got one. Not enough money to buy a wardrobe of clothes your real style? Yes, sir. You've probably always wanted a typewriter or a cool old bass guitar. Click, 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 click. You also base a lot of your humor and personality on the things or people that you like. Basically, you're a patchwork that's always adding more, an intricate puzzle of the places, people, books, TV shows, and things that you like. And honestly, me too. You have seen it all at this point. Absolutely nothing can faze you. And yes, it might be because the boys have completely desensitized you to crazy, but I think that you know the truth. Crazy only attracts crazy. Let's be real, you've got to be a little bit nuts to look at these people and say, yeah, that makes sense. Your world is kind of always on fire, and yeah, most people would say, whoa, what's going on? Should we call the fire department or something? But you? Nah man, it's cool, this is a controlled fire. Okay, are you sure everything's under control? Yeah, bro, we good. Okay, my friends, that was that. If you liked it, thank you. If you didn't like it, I know I didn't get to every group. There was a reason for that. Let me know what groups you guys like, and also if any of these were accurate for you. And yeah, I'm just here to add to the stereotypes of fandoms, so I just would like to also point out, after reading all of this, that I am all of these people at once, so if I insulted you, I also insulted myself. All of this craziness, it's me. So yeah, thank you for watching, and